featured price will go away. When you, I mean, look at how stylish that boot is on Colleen. I will tell you, yeah, I'll speak for her, how comfortable that boot is on, and I only say that because I'm wearing them too, and they are super, super comfortable. But this is the look. This is, I mean, we love the idea of an ankle boot. We love the idea of a flat ankle boot. And when we have Amy kind of walk you through some of the design details of this, you can see that pleating in the leather. It's got to be great quality leather to be able to do that. So we'll start with the colors. Let me also tell you sizes that we have. This is a boot we have in mediums and wide up to size 12, which I love to be able to say that we can accommodate all of those sizes. So we have the burgundy, and I love that antique brass look to the studs and the buckle. And then the next color we want you to see, this is black. And you'll notice that it's done with that sort of gunmetal or almost pewter look to the stud and buckle. Doesn't that look, I mean, look at that leather.
So smart.
Oh, my good. And yeah, you know that's going to be comfortable and flexible, and you'll be sure-footed in it. So that's the black pair. And then the pair that I'm wearing, and you saw in Colleen, is the brown. And again, look at the detail. Antique brass look to the buckle and to the stud. It is just I mean, this is one of, if you're only going to treat yourself to a single pair of boots to get you through the season, this is a good one to consider, a really good ankle boot to consider. And I love the idea of giving the gift of footwear. If you know her size, I can't imagine a gal of any age, Amy, or any lifestyle who wouldn't say, oh, that's the perfect boot for me.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, my grandma gave me a pair of boots in high school. I've had them resold 3 times, actually going to LA to see her so she can meet Dylan. But I always know when I look at that shoe and when I wear that shoe, she gave it to me. It's that little something special. So I definitely agree that giving footwear is a perfect, perfect present. But you know, this shoe has a funny story in the sense that when I was in the UK, we saw this boot, a new little changed version, but very slight because our designer said, why change something that's so perfect?
It's true.
You know, if something is so amazing and our customer loves it, why should we reinvent it? What are we trying to prove? This shoe speaks for itself. From that beautiful full grain leather, that beautiful pleating, it kind of looks like a cummerbund. Again, you cannot create this detail unless you have amazing high quality leather, or else you'd start to see white cracks. A nice wide toe box, perfect if you're gonna wear a warmer sock with this, and also a nice high profile when it comes to the toe, so you know your feet aren't gonna be smushed flat. You've got that nice room there. Then the outsole, that Christine bottom, has a rugged, edgy feel to it because when you see this outsole, look at the combination. We're seeing 2 different types of rubber here, so it's gonna grip the ground. I am a total klutz. My old producer used to say, Amy, you're 90% professional, 10% you fall a lot. And that is so true. But now that I work for Clark's, that's totally improved, Steve, if you're watching. But this is really gonna grip the ground, those wet leaves. I mean, it's actually snowing out today in Pennsylvania. This is that shoe that with every step you take, you feel sure-footed. It's also part of our bendables line, so broken in for you. Gorgeous little accents. Detail is another big trend for 2015. So every little thing, from the way that we've pleated the leather to those little accents with the hardware, that's again a big trend. Easy on, easy off zipper. So no worries, so soft inside. This is a cool look to me because ankle boots, maybe you've seen them out there, sure, everyone wants them, but maybe you're bored with what you're seeing. Are you seeing pleating like this anywhere else?
It is. I mean, and I'll tell you, I have the boot on. I have it on with just denim.
Looks great.
And tights, and it's. There you can see it does. It has that really cool kind of spat sort of feel to it. I love just how flexible this is. I have been on my feet for the last few hours in these shoes, and I could go all day long. That's the beauty. So while we have all 3 colors, while we have the full range of sizes, and while we have the featured price still in effect with 5 easy payments, if you're thinking this is a boot you'll wear to work, underneath a trouser, this boot works. With a skirt or dress and tights, this boot works. Whether you're, East Coast where it's snowing or West Coast where, it's raining, and anything in between, this is a great boot to get you through the winter months. And it's it's a style I think that you won't tire of. It's a look that really is very versatile, and to be able to pay for it in 5 installments of $19.95, that's kind of exceptional. So over 2,500 pairs of these boots have been ordered this month. This is the last month it'll be available with a featured price in effect. When that's done, the price goes up. And so if you're, I love your story about your grandma giving you boots as a gift. I think it's fantastic. And it's also nice, maybe she wouldn't necessarily treat herself. Maybe it's your daughter and she's got a family and kids and, lots of things, other priorities, and she wouldn't necessarily treat herself to a great pair of boots, but you're going to get the Clark's boots for her. What a wonderful gift that makes.
It's so special, and this is such a great look on the foot. Again, we've seen it in so many different styles. This upcoming winter and fall, you are seeing shorter pants and shorter trousers because footwear's so amazing. No.
Show it off. Yeah, we want to show the shoes.
It's a perfect marriage because fashion, we're seeing a lot more cropped stuff, and that's why the shoes do need to be a little more drama, a little more dramatic. And I love it with the sock. That's a very British way to wear the shoe. It's so hard to find that flat that's reliable and you're going to live in.
It's funny because we saw the popularity of the whole like motorcycle boot look, which is fine, but kind of limiting. Like you'll wear that in a certain situation with a certain thing, and then it's sort of like that's a little too much edge. And when you look at this, well, it's got it's contemporary, it's modern, and yet it's very appropriate, which is nice. You want to be able to have a shoe that can go either way, a boot that can go either way. Let's do this. Let's go off to the phone and say hi to Dottie, who's joining us. Hi, Dottie. It's Leah and Amy. How are you?
Hi, Leah and Amy. How are you? I love both of you.
Oh,
Yay,
we love you
thank
back, Dottie.
And I love Clark's shoes.
Oh, tell us more.
Oh, my goodness. I must have 10 or 15 pairs of Clark's, but these boots are really good-looking boots.
Did you like this style?
Yes, I like this very much. I like the little detail down the front. I love the colors. I just ordered the black.
You got the black pair. Oh, yeah.
And I know Clark's are so comfortable, and I wear them for years. They're my favorite shoe.
Oh, that's fantastic. And this is a style, Dottie, that, talking about having a great pair of Clark shoes for years, you'll wear these boots for years and not tire of this style, too, I think, which is great.
Well, the good thing, I debated between, higher boots, and I'm not a young chick anymore.
None of us are.
But I love this. I love this shorter style. And this one is so good looking.
Yeah, and that's a
frankly,
really good point.
I just bought myself a Christmas birthday present. So there.
Oh, wonderful. When is your birthday?
Christmas.
Oh, on Christmas. You are the second person today that we've had a chance to talk to who is a Christmas baby. That's wonderful.
I took a break from making banana nut bread, which I'm giving away. I made about 50-some loaves this morning.
Wow.
My.
And I turned on and I thought, oh, my gosh, there's Clark's boots, and those are so good looking.
Oh,
yeah, you deserve that treat for sure.
So good looking, and I know they'll be comfortable, and I wear slacks most of the time, but these can be dressed up or dressed down.
Yes,
they certainly
can.
They certainly can, and that black pair will work perfectly. Well, listen, it was so nice to speak with you. We'll let you get back to the banana nut bread and wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy birthday, too.
Well, thank you very much, and it was just wonderful to talk to you. You made my day.
Oh,
Yay.
It's been our pleasure, Dottie. Have a great day.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Bye now.
She's making her banana nut bread.
Yummy.
We're 2 weeks away from Christmas. And, she's going to make that bread and have to deliver that bread to all the family and friends and people who are lucky enough to be on her gift list. This is the boot you want. You're going to grab the bag and you're going to grab the coat, and maybe you'll be wearing jeans or slacks or trousers or skirts and dresses. This is the boot. So here's what's going on. How many of these, Shawn, just this month? 3,000 pairs of these boots just this month. Now remember, this is the last month it'll have a featured price. When we introduce new styles, you will often see them with a featured price on QVC. That featured price does not go forever. The featured price is for a limited period of time, and when that time is up, then the shoe or the style will go to what is the regular QVC price. That's a higher price. So these boots today are under $100. If you're using a credit card, you get to pay for them in 5 monthly installments. And it's a really, really nice style. And in 3 colors, it's just a matter of which color you like best, the burgundy, the black, or the brown, and which size you need. We do have medium width sizes 5 through 12, and then the wide width sizes 6 through 12. It really is a good looking boot.
I think it looks high end too because we added a little bit more gloss. A lot of our leathers, sometimes they're matte or they're tumbled leather. This is such a rich, buttery leather with a little bit of a shine. So that's why you really can dress this up. And if you do wear it with a trouser and just the top toe sticks out, that works too. Of course, like I said, I like it how all of our girls are wearing it because it really shows off this gorgeous pleating design, the grommet detail. I struggled for so long to just find a go-to flat boot because of course, I used to love the high heels, but in LA, when I wore boots, you just wear them for fun because it's not really necessary. On the East Coast, when you need a boot, like period, they have to be functional too. And that's how this works. It's the perfect marriage of art and science because it's beautiful, it's comfortable, and it's practical. Yeah. Like you said, she is going to deliver all her 50 banana nut bread cakes wearing a style like this, and everyone's going to be like, you don't look like you just cooked. You look incredible.
You've been baking all day?
Yeah.
Well, and that's just it. I mean, and it is. It's that boot that's going to, get you through the holiday seasons. Remember, when you order, your boots arrive within the 7 to 10 days. You'll have them by Christmas, but then there's a whole lot of winter to get through.
Know.
And you're right. You need a boot. And ankle boots, I think there's a popularity to ankle boots for all of the reasons that we've been talking about. The style of pants and the style of dress has changed that, you see the boot, you show it off. And so this is a boot that looks good, but feels really good too. And I have it on with denim dress and brown tights, to match the color boot that I decided to wear.
I love it on you because look at where your ankle is.
Yeah.
You still see how narrow the leg is. It's not cutting you off in a place where it's making your leg look maybe stocky or stumpy, because some higher boots can do that, but because it's hitting you nicely right at that ankle, it's still so flattering on the foot.
Yeah, and you've got enough in terms of the circumference there that nothing digs in when I move. It does, it doesn't cut across the top of my ankle. I mean, it's really, this is just, and you talked about the finish of the leather. I love and the toe shape too. The entire look of this boot is really, really great. So here's what's going on. This is our hot pick. It has the featured price. This is the last month that will be the case. It is on 5 monthly payments today. So whether these are boots for you or whether you want to give the gift of a great pair of Clark's leather boots, 8236902 is the item number. We'll be happy to process your orders as quickly as possible.